Hi everyone. So today I want to start talking to you about chakras. Chakras is something that I am very passionate about, and I've had interest in them for many years. And I really want to share that knowledge with you because I think it's something that a lot of people have a fascination in and might know a small amount of information on, but would love to know more. So basically, over the next 7 weeks, each week I'll be taking you through a different chakra. We'll be discussing what that chakra is, where it is in the body, how your body will feel emotionally and spiritually and physically if that chakra is functioning harmoniously, and how you will feel if that chakra is out of balance and that the energy is not flowing as it should be in that area. Okay, so basically there are 7 chakras, hence why I'll be going over them for 7 weeks. Today I want to start talking about the root chakra. Okay, so we'll be starting from the base of the spine, going all the way to the crown. So for those of you that don't know, chakras are energy centers within the human body. As I've said, there are 7 positioned throughout the body. Each chakra has its own vibrational frequency, its own color, and it also governs specific functions in the body. Okay, so if we're starting at the root chakra is located at the base of the spine and represents your survival on this earth. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make reference to a really fantastic book that I bought in India many years ago when I went there to immerse myself in yoga. Okay, so this is great, and I refer to it a lot for my own personal journey and for friends and family as well. So I'm just going to read you some snippets. So this is a really good summary of the root chakra. So the root chakra connects us with the physical world. Here we enter into contact with the spirit of Mother Earth, and we are able to experience her elemental force, her love, and her patience. It is man's basic, individual, and global need for life and survival on this planet. So I hope that gives you a good overview. It's basically how you go through life and that trust that you have for Mother Earth and the natural flow, okay? Survival on this planet. So the next part is I'm going to discuss with you the characteristics of when this chakra is functioning harmoniously and how that would feel within you, okay? So if your root chakra is open and working harmoniously, you will experience a deep personal relationship with Mother Earth and all life forms. Your life energy will be intact and you'll be rooted in life and yourself. Your life will be characterized by satisfaction, stability, and inner strength and peace. Your life is sustained by absolute trust. That's a big one, trust, okay? You perceive that the earth is a secure place which provides you with everything you need, from care, food, shelter, security, and love. You trustingly open yourself to life on earth and accept everything it holds in store for you with absolute gratitude. Okay, so you might listen to what I've just read then and think to yourself, you know what? That really resonates with me, and I feel that way, and I do those things. And if that is the case, then that is incredible, okay? And you should be really happy within yourself that you can move through your life in that way, okay? In that absolute trusting manner that everything is happening as it should. Now, if those things that I said you've listened to and you've gone, you know what, like that's kind of hit a chord. I don't really do those things and I do struggle with that. That is absolutely fine, okay? We are not perfect specimens and we are here on this earth and to continually grow and evolve, like emotionally and spiritually. And we are not meant to be perfect. We are perfectly imperfect. And I want to make that really clear when I'm talking about all these things over the next 7 weeks, okay? I don't want you to listen to something I've said and go, oh, why do I feel that way? That's really negative, and maybe that chakra is unbalanced, or that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, okay? Working on balancing your chakras, that could potentially be something we're doing for a lifetime. Okay, so, but it's really important to recognize where these blockages are so that we can get that energy flowing and start to work on ways of how we can, feel more balanced in every way. So now I'm going to talk to you about when this chakra is not functioning harmoniously and is out of balance. Okay, so you will have survival issues, money issues, so you'll be overly focused on making money, even at the expense of others, or you will have an inability to make enough money in order to provide for your basic needs on this earth. You will have anger, violence, restlessness, anxiousness, disconnection from the body, lack of faith, and an inability to relax, an inability to stay grounded, and you often lose your center and over times can absolutely overreact. You have an inability to be in the present moment. Now that's a really big one, okay? So potentially you are constantly fixated on, going over the past and tearing that to shreds and trying to work out why everything's happened the way it is, and you're really frustrated about that. So you're absolutely dissecting everything that has happened before. Or maybe both. You are constantly focusing on the future and you are fearful about what's going to happen. You're stressed about what's going to happen. You're trying to control everything that's going to happen in the future. And while you are doing that and you are going from the past to the future, to the past to the future, you are not being in the present moment and trusting that everything and every step and every direction that you go in is meant to be happening that way. And the universe will catch you at every point, and you will always have everything that you need. So when you are listening to all those things I just said, if you are feeling slightly uncomfortable by the things that I've said, and you're thinking, yeah, you know what, I do have a lack of trust for the earth and for my direction, and I am constantly living in the past or stressing about the future, and I'm not being present. If that really resonates with you, then I really want you to listen to this next part of what I'm going to say about how you can support that chakra, this root chakra, and that, energy blockage, and how you can potentially start to get that energy flowing in that part of the body again. All right. So again, don't be hard on yourself. Okay. Some people will listen to things I've said about one chakra and go, no, I don't have those issues. Like, that's fine. And the next week they may listen to something I've said about the next chakra and go, yeah, I really, that's an issue for me. Right. And that is perfectly fine. Okay, we have had so many lifetimes on this earth, and we carry with us those experiences and those energies and those traumas and those wounds from one life to the next, and it just keeps going. Our soul travels with us through all those lifetimes, but we carry with us absolutely everything that we have ever experienced. So it is absolutely normal and natural and completely acceptable to have blockages from all these things that we have experienced, okay? Because life isn't always rosy, and we all know that. We all go through really difficult times, whether it's now or in a past life, okay? So that's where all these energy blockages come from. And just being able to step back and recognize, yeah, I do have issues with that. And yes, like that's true. And I want to do something about it. Like that is the first step, and it's brilliant that you can do that, okay? So basically, I'm now just going to talk you through a couple of oils and a couple of crystals that you can utilize to help get that energy flowing in the root chakra, okay? So the two oils that I highly recommend are cedarwood and clove, okay? Those two oils blend beautifully together, so it's a great idea to just diffuse them in the diffuser, or even make your own roller bottle and you can roll it onto your wrist or behind the ears, soles of the feet. Okay, but firstly, back to my trusty book. I just want to take you through, okay, so these oils. So cedarwood has a very woody fragrance. It connects you with the earthly forces and all forms of life. It helps build up energy and conveys serenity and a feeling of security on Mother Earth, okay? So like listening to what I just said then, like you can feel how that would be such a perfect oil for everything we are talking about, okay? So that's the first one. The second one is clove, okay? So clove oil helps dissolve dammed up energies within the root chakra. It will help you to tune into the messages of the vibrations of earth and lead you to transformation and renewal. So those two oils combined, I would highly recommend, like when somebody says to me, okay, great, like I can get those two oils, what am I meant to do with them in order to support opening my root chakra? The advice I always give is diffuse them at night when you're sleeping, okay? Because that is such an important time, like where our bodies are rejuvenating while we rest. And so I always say like popping, 3 drops of cedarwood and then 3 drops of clove into the diffuser on the bedside table and having it running for, 6 hours or 8 hours or whatever your diffuser is throughout the night is going to be so beneficial, okay? And it's a great way for you, it's completely hassle-free. You just set it up before you go to bed and it's done, okay? And then you just rest. So I always highly recommend that. If you want to take that a step further, you can get a roller bottle, fractionated coconut oil, 10 drops of cedar, 10 drops of clove, and just be, in the morning or at night, popping it on the wrists, behind the ears, soles of the feet, and utilizing that with the diffuser or just on its own. I do have a fantastic video about blending, to like how to make your own roller bottles and the like where you can buy them and the ratios and those kind of things. So if you are interested in doing that, please comment below and I can tag you into that video because it's really handy to watch if you're a bit nervous about how to do that. But as I said, just simply diffusing them is a great thing to do, okay? Now, doTERRA does sell cedarwood and clove, so if you do want to get your hands on either of those oils, please let me know. You can comment below or personal message me as well, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Now, the next part is utilizing crystals to help clear that root chakra. So crystals is something that I am so drawn to. I have used them for many years and I think they are so incredibly powerful. Some people feel really connected to crystals, other people not so much. Maybe when I talk about the essential oils, that's more your thing, or maybe crystals are more your thing, or maybe you want to use both, okay? It's completely up to you. I want you to do whatever feels right for you, okay? You are your best teacher and the truth that you need is always in you. So listen to what resonates with you and just go with that, okay? So basically, I will take you through the 2 gemstones that I highly recommend for this chakra, and then I'll talk to you about how you can actually use them, okay? Because you're probably thinking, great, I've got a crystal, now what do I do with it? Which is fair. Okay, so your first one is agate. So I'll see that. I hope you can, trying to hold it in focus, but it's a really beautiful gemstone there. Okay, so this gemstone provides seriousness, firmness, and equality. It helps dissolve negative emotions and protects the inner self. It stimulates esteem for your own body, and it also protects and shelters any form of life. So it helps you to strengthen your trust, and also helps you to alleviate any pain. Okay, so really, really great crystal to use. So there it is there. Now the next one is Hematite. So you'll see that one here. You've probably seen this in a lot of jewelry that they sell to help different ailments in the body, okay? Because it does, it is used to stimulate the healthy buildup of blood and cells. That's another amazing use for it. So I'm sure you probably have seen it before. You just might not have known the name. So this provides strength and energy. It has a revitalizing effect on the body and mobilizes hidden energies. So it helps us overcome states of weaknesses. Okay, and just these crystals combined are just fantastic crystals to ground us on Earth and connect us to Mother Earth and nature. So what I would do with these two crystals, like this is what I recommend to most people because it's the easiest thing to do, okay? When you go to sleep at night, pop these two crystals into your pillowcase, okay? I have been sleeping with crystals in my pillowcase every night for years, all right? The healing that can happen from doing that can be substantial. All right, and I believe in that so much, and I love to introduce other people to that because I've seen how it has helped me and my partner and my family, okay, people I love. So all you need to do is pop them in your pillowcase, both of them, or one at a, like one night, one the next, whatever you want to do, and go to sleep and leave it at that, and trust that your body will start to do the healing it needs, and these crystals will help to clear those blockages and that blocked energy in the root chakra. Now, one thing that I just want to make you aware of, okay, this personally happens to me, and I have discussed it with many people, and it's actually quite a common occurrence, okay? If you do start to sleep with the crystals, you could potentially start having very, very vivid dreams. Now, not everyone remembers their dreams when they wake up, so maybe this won't be you. But I know it's something that happens to me very strongly. Now, I want you to understand that if you do start having these really heavy dreams and they're like bringing up a lot of different emotions from like things that have happened even like a long time ago, don't be afraid of that, because it is actually your subconscious and your inner self, your soul, bringing these things up that you need to release, okay? And it is doing it all intentionally. So, you know, you might wake up and be like, I don't even know why I was dreaming about that. Like that is something that happened so long ago. But it's obviously something that needs to be brought up so that you can let it go, okay? If the dreams are becoming way too much, which has actually happened to me before, I'm not trying to scare you. You don't need to be afraid of this. It's nothing to be afraid of. It is your own self-healing that is happening when you utilize these, okay? But if you're like, I feel like I'm dreaming so much and there's a lot to take on, and it's really active when you go to sleep in your head, just put these in your pillowcase, say 2 nights a week, and then the other few nights during the week, just pop them into the spare room or in the lounge room. And let yourself sleep without them for a couple of nights. Just do what feels right, okay? But keep it up, keep putting them in there. Whether it's 1 night a week or 2 nights a week or every night, because you feel confident and you feel fine about doing that, okay? But that is the best way that I feel to utilize these. A lot of people do different things. Like for a lot of the girls out there, a lot of people actually just pop them into their bra during the day and just like live their day like with them sitting in there, you know, and that in itself, because they all crystals have a frequency, like that can start to clear those blockages as well, just having them close to you. Okay, but as I said, doing it when you sleep is an amazing way, because it's like sitting right under your head for the 7 or 8 hours that you're asleep. Okay, so I hope that that has been really helpful and informative for you. If you want any more information, please don't hesitate to just send me a message, and I'll be more than happy to help you with anything that I've said, or any more information that you would like. I will be next week talking about the sacral chakra, which is the second chakra, which is a very fascinating one, which I feel like a lot of people will resonate with. I really hope that you've gotten something out of today, and I hope you have a beautiful day ahead, and I look forward to discussing the next chakra with you next week. All right, light and love to you all, and we'll speak soon. Okay, thanks.